The Young and the Restless spoilers. Kyle's next wife revealed. But is it Claire or Summer? Claire's sinister side sticks around. Victoria fears no going back now. Colleen Zank officially exits Young and the Restless as Aunt Jordan. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like our videos, then you can subscribe our channel. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kyle Abbott's romantic future could come with some twists and turns. There was a time when Kyle was head over heels for Summer Newman. But now he's gone each in on his new relationship with Claire Newman. That doesn't mean Kyle has completely put Summer in the rearview glass. There'll always be some love left in Kyle's heart for Summer, since they still co-parent Harrison Abbott and have a beautiful family together. Young and the Restless spoilers allude that Summer will ultimately decide she wants a Kyle reunion, so a love triangle is brewing. The show will no doubt play up some old passions between Summer and Kyle, despite the new love that's developing between Kyle and Claire. When it comes to Kyle's coming woman, who's it going to be? Will Kyle fall hard enough for Claire to make her his bridegroom? All the 2025 exercise spoilers have played Kyle and Claire up as a Romeo and Juliet type of love story. Of course, Romeo and Juliet's love was doomed in the end, so could that mean Claire and Kyle are doomed too? Now that Claire has been through a final round Jordan mayhem, it could take a risk on her. Claire could struggle with some guilt over her part in Jordan's grim fate, despite her desire to be relieved of her. We've been seeing some disturbing casts of what Claire's still able of, so Summer may develop enterprises and use those against her kinsman. Anyhow, Claire's own inner fermentation could be a problem and give Summer an advantage. Still, Summer's hindrance and Claire's issues, Kyle has a provisory love interest in his partner, if Kyle and Claire's relationship doesn't survive the rocky road ahead due to their feuding families. At some point down the line, Kyle could end up divorcing Summer and remonstrating off a fresh chapter with her. Whatever the case, Kyle has formerly had multiple marriages, so it may not be all that long until we hear further engagement news. It's just a matter of who Kyle will say promises to and exchange rings with when the time is right. Is Claire new woman material, or will it be Summer who formally again becomes Kyle's partner? The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kyle. Claire and Summer will all have to deal with some triangle drama, so we'll bring you more romantic prognostications and updates on who'll make it to the balcony. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Claire's sinister side sticks around. Victoria fears no going back now. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Victoria Newman has good reasons to be concerned about the jest she's witnessed from Claire Newman recently. Once Jordan resurfaced, it was like a switch flipped that allowed Claire to pierce all her old tricks. Of course, Claire was using them against Jordan this time around, but Victoria was still caught off guard. It was far too easy for Claire to slip back into being cold and calculating on this charge to exclude Jordan. Victoria couldn't help but be unsettled over this minatory side of Claire and what she was still able of. Numerous observers have also grown upset over Claire's bogus suggestion of causing Victoria's grim fate and skipping off with a huge heritage. That was part of Claire's fake story to dupe Jordan. But it also seems like commodity she could compass for real down the road. It all depends on what direction the show wants to take the character in, and what storylines Young and the Restless might have in mind. After months of talking about caterpillars with Harrison Abbott and being Kyle Abbott's naive squeeze, we're eventually seeing some complicated Claire layers again. Although Claire passed treatment in the psych ward and broke free from Jordan's hold on her, her parenting still shaped who she's moment. There may be no going back now that conniving against Jordan has awakened commodity disturbing nearly deep outside Claire. This could turn into a situation where good Claire and bad Claire fight for control of her future. Victoria could get paranoid now and start watching Claire for any other warning signs that she's back on the wrong path. Claire may suppose she can force all this Jordan madness back into a neat little box and move on with her life, but it may not be so simple. The trauma of watching Jordan's demise and knowing she supplied the poison tea could clearly affect Claire moving forward. Although Jordan made the decision to gulp down the poisonous tea herself, Claire still put an overdose of sleeping capsules in it and set this casualty in stir. We're not saying Claire's suddenly going to become a full-blown villain, at least not right now, but the show could lean into some of these harsher tendencies that Victoria is fretting over. Still, she could return to her old way of thinking and do some serious damage. If Claire develops a reason to authentically turn on the Newmans nearly down the line, our Young and the Restless prognostications point to further Claire chaos sooner or laterly, so we'll deliver updates on any disquieting news that might be in store. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victoria will want to keep a near eye on Claire, considering her son's recent conduct, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless, Colleen Zenk officially exits Young and the Restless as Aunt Jordan. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Aunt Jordan has officially exited Genoa City, for now that is, during the Friday, January 24th occasion. She drank the oolong tea set for her by Claire Newman, which happened to have a whopping cure of sleeping capsules. Jordan tasted that Claire had poisoned her tea before in their hassle, as she stopped her from drinking it when she realized her aunt knew where Sharon Newman was, as Sharon had been missing for quite some time. Claire was hoping to get the information on her whereabouts. Still, effects took a turn for the dramatic where Jordan was concerned, and she felt as if her only option was to poison herself. With the rest of the Newmans at the method house, including Victor Newman, Jordan originally tried to use Sharon's whereabouts as a log-rolling tool to escape her situation. Unfortunately for Jordan, Sharon escaped the sewage basement, and Mariah Copeland set up her in the domain. She incontinently called Nick Newman, who was at the method house with the rest of the Newmans, to let him know Sharon was safe. At that point, it was clear that Jordan had nothing further to negotiate. Jordan didn't want to head back to the slammer, so she chose to drink the poisoned tea. Of course, in typical Jordan fashion, she passed away in a veritably dramatic way, as Claire, Victor, Nikki Newman, and Victoria Newman watched on. The family didn't dare call 911. After all, Jordan made it clear that she didn't want the help, and the last time Nikki, Claire, and Victoria saved Jordan from poisoning herself, they rued their choice, as the villainess worked lifelessly to inflict annihilation in their lives. While Jordan was vile in every sense of the word, she clearly was a character suckers loved to hate and made stories largely amusing. Zenk joined the Young and the Restless in November 2023 and appeared on and off since her final occasion that vented on January 24th. The Young and the Restless's administrative patron and head pen, Josh Griffith, told Deadline that the cleaner appreciated all of the inconceivable work that the amazing Colleen Zenk brought to the Young and the Restless and the part of Aunt Jordan. While she did terrify the Newmans, as well as some of their loved bones, from a drama point of view, Jordan will be missed by Young and the Restless observers. Still, there are only so numerous times she could escape captivity, so her story coming to an end was timely and demanded. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that no character ever truly passes down in the land of detergents, so only time will tell if the Young and the Restless jotting platoon can suppose of a tricky way to bring Jordan and or Colleen Zenk back to the oil. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.